Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Meek to Peak. We had a little break between episodes to discuss idea groups and stuff. We settled in on Shock Islam. So this is our version of religious ideas. National tax plus 20, missionary maintenance reduction, and our permanent casus belli against neighboring heathens and heretics, which is really, really strong for us because we are Shia, surrounded by Coptics, Sunnis, Orthodox. We're like one of the only Shia. So we basically have a permanent CB against anyone we border. And some other stuff in here: cav ratio, core cross reduction, missionary strength, tolerance of heathens, some trade power, national manpower, another possible advisor. And then shock ideas is going to give us huge bonuses to flanking range on cavalry, so they can hit more targets. Cavalry cost will come down a lot, allowing us to field more cav. Cav ratio allowed goes up, approaching 100%. And the most exciting change is that we did this. We figured out, actually, just as part of the discussion, that there is a value that we could try changing. The N defines NAI max cav percentage is in vanilla, it's at 50%. We tried putting it to 100% just to see what would happen, and it didn't break the AI. They actually run more cav. It's cool. So we're gonna keep playtesting it, but it's pretty good. Arumba, what if you take an idea for religion, but then switch to a new one? There is an event that will fire, and you will get the new ID group. Whatever you're supposed to have, it'll automatically fill it in up to the amount of ideas you have. So like if you go Catholic ideas in the early game and then embrace Protestant, you'll just flip to Protestant ideas. Okay, where were we at with this war? We got Ajam, Dawasir, Funj, and Najd is not in the war, but they rented their army out to Dawasir. I kind of wanted to send an army down to Dawasir just to knock him out. Or maybe just go stack wipe Najd because he's a jerk. That's also good. Part of me also wants to just like take tactical ideas because movement speed is great. Nice. We just got Ajam's capital. We could try to take land from this guy. I just, again, economically, I don't care. We just take money war ups as soon as he'll get knocked out. Focus our efforts on the Mamluks. He's got one more fort here and one more fort here. All of his development is actually here and here. Let's go kill that army. That's suddenly a lot of Mamluk troops, and he's got a 4-4. We just took Miltech, though, so we have an advantage over the Mamluks. I think if we can get this army free and then send it all over here to fight against the Mamluks, we're going to be great. In fact, knowing that we're about to get this cav flanking ability soon, I think we might want to do our click now, so we have more cav ready. Start construction of cavalry for 0% of the cost in 25% of the time. But where, though? Where do they get trained? Is it always out of the capital? Or would we rather just have the cav combat ability right now? A null alliance? I don't typically like spending war score on a null alliance. I think it's not worth the cost. Because if you just put them in debt deeply enough, they'll betray the alliances themselves. Why spend war score on something they'll do for you for free? You know, just let them betray their friends because they're scared and they're always in debt. It's always the capital? Okay. This is basically 6,000 manpower and 150 gold right now. This is just combat ability, but it's worth 150 gold. I think this is worth clicking. 150 gold right now. It's actually going to be cheaper after we take some more ideas, but... yeah, let's just do the click. Assuming that it's a safe location to train. Apparently, yes, it's always in the capital. Good. That's more troops than I want to fight right now. You ready to peace out yet, buddy? -9 reasons. Okay. Let's have Syria pay for the fort. Actually, if we send a troop onto the other fort, we might be able to knock him out based on that. That's Najd's army dying. Broke their siege of Joe's desert shithole. Our new cav built. Ennobled Demi just expired. That means it might be time for estate clicks. Next batch of estate clicks is coming up in this year. Yeah, July of... Oh yeah, it's like next month. Money. So much money. Can't wait. Arumba, so in a regular game, is it better to go dip, mill, abin in ideas too, or is that just in the mod pack? It's primarily in the mod pack because you start the game off with an ID group. In vanilla, you can go in a completely different order based on... You know, it takes like, what, 2 full techs? You have to be on Abin Tech 5 before you get an ID group. Okay, that leaves Dawasir Funge. We stack wipe Naj, so Dawasir's not really a factor. I think these guys are gonna come down to like here and go deal with the Mamluk army down there. Definitely looking forward to this click. Unfortunately, the estates don't have enough land right now, but we just gained all this, so that's part of the reason why. Let's give what we can to the burghers first. See, I'm trying to get their influence above 20% if possible. Next, we'll do clergy to 30%. Nobles to 30%. Okay. I would like some money, please. Like, real soon. Maybe not right this second. I gotta wait a month or two till the other events, all the other stuff drops off. There they go. Time for money. Like. I don't think there's any more land that can go to the burghers right now. I can't get them to 20%, so we'll just have to settle for 15. Do we want to also do this? I need the Demi influence to stay high enough that we get enough out of them, so yes. And then we'll demand, I think this one's still scaled not to territory, but actually to influence. Some manpower could be great, sure. But I don't want to do the clicks that make every other state mad, because I'm trying to keep these guys above 60% for a while. It's pretty good. We took out 1 loan to take the institution, that's it. We got 1,500 ducats now. Building wise, I think we have a temporary penalty to cost. Lack of construction, lack of materials, 1525. Maybe we just save the money for a bit and rip legitimacy. Legitimacy is pointless. I don't like legitimacy, it's silly. Legitimacy is not Republican tradition, it's not, I just don't care. You can be at 0% legitimacy, 0, and, whoa, Scotland just founded the Church of Scotland. Not England, no, Scotland founded Anglican, cool. Center for kids who can't read good? I mean, we can build some. What? That's not... We're not in that age, if that's what you're thinking. Okay, I think I'm gonna just shuffle balance these two armies. We'll send half a stack down this way. We've got one province not protected by zone of control, so they're gonna harass that land, of course. Because AI got AI. Siege down Tadmor. Let's get this guy over here. We only have the one artillery. Should probably just get started on Damascus. Let's not use Iskander though, because he'll cost a stab if he dies. We'll put Jahan in charge. And let's just stop using our ruler for armies. Okay. He's Mamluks are colonizing Damascus. Because he took expansion. Okay. I mean, probably not what I would have done, but okay. It's a bit weird, maybe. A stab for a dying general. A stab for a dying ruler. Iskander is our king. If Iskander dies while leading troops in a battle or while leading a siege, you lose 2 stability on monarch death instead of 1. You always lose 1 stab on monarch death if you're a monarchy, but you lose an extra 1 if he's in battle or leading a siege, which is why I'm trying to avoid using him unless I'm absolutely kind of, you know, forced to. So like we can put him in charge of this army that's not leading an active siege or battle, and he'll threaten the Mamluks to stop like coming near us without actually costing us any risk. Let's just send... Sponge doesn't matter. I think I can get by sending down a relatively small army to go siege down Dawasir. And this army's gonna head to the war goal again. Seem to be funneling right through this path. They're terrified of my army. That's why they're ignoring it. Because we have that tech advantage. Might need to send less troops down to Dawasir. Got 35-day siege ticks. Apparently he wants to come fight me. We have our 3-5 in charge. He's gonna fight me here. We probably lose this fight, but I can pay him back by winning this fight. As far as like strength goes, he's got me on tactics. He's got 115% discipline right now, but we've got the tech advantage. Got lots of infantry, no cav, and we've got our cav with 35% combat ability. We could bump that up if we get a little bit more. Ooh, yikes! Yeah, we're losing hard. Okay, based on how that battle went, I think we're going to finish the siege and then pile all the troops into one province so that we're not weaker. Like, as strong as we can be. 225 is as cheap as this is going to get anyway. The corruption doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and take cav flanking ability now. And we'll take Islam Ideas 1 as well. I like it. This might actually be enough to knock Dawasir out, like, in a month or so. Just the fact that we're occupying besieging. So we'll try to knock him out and then just run away. If we can kill Funge's army, he might peace out as well. And I had a feeling he might do this. Flat terrain fight. We just... Oh god, he's outbreak right before the battle. Of course. No, we're definitely losing that fight. 46,000 troops. Okay. Yeah, let's fall back. Wow. Wow. Gotta fight to the 28th and retreat. Can't afford to be here an extra second. We're definitely losing. Manpower-wise, we've got plenty, though. I just need to fall back, regroup, have a larger army together. Let's come back here for a sec. Maybe investments expired. I'm not waiting to siege this guy out. These guys fall back to Gerbil. These guys head to here. We've got money. We've got war rep, manpower. And we've got only 50% cav ratio right now, but I think we should build more cav. I really wish we could wait, though. In 2 ideas, we get a 33% cav cost reduction, which would apply to the higher price as well. Can it build to manpower limit? I mean, we could build like 20,000 troops right now. I do think we also want more artillery, even though artillery fire value is really, really, really bad right now. I want them for the siege speed. But, no, I'm just gonna have to build some cav. I think we go to a 20 cav. Like 29 infantry, 20 cav. Actually, I might even consolidate the infantry down. Get our best maneuver guy here. Try to get that army back up north a little bit faster. We could take Defender of the Shia Faith. So we get an extra 5% morale of armies. Tech cost. Tech cost would only affect Diplo cost. And that doesn't matter that much. 5% of 600 is only 30 points. I mean, we have to take like 3 techs, but 5% morale of armies right now would probably be more impactful. The fact that he's trying to run from me is a good sign. Can we get a better... Oh man, we already have Morale of Armies Advisor. Shoot. I kind of need him. I can't really get rid of him. He's bravely attacking us. He's just trying to... I mean, he knows he's going to die. The AI always does that. As soon as you're locked to a battle, they like threaten to come to the province that you're coming from. Like, I don't know why, they do that. Yeah, okay, I see how what you're doing. You want to see how we fight? Okay. Defender of the Faith. Look at Trebi. Trebi Zondi. Trebi Zondi is steady. I mean, having the extra 5% morale isn't going to give us more morale right away. It's just going to give us more morale damage inflicted. I think we're probably still losing this fight. So let's not take Defender of the Faith yet. Just in case, I'm going to split the army in half and get both generals here. So that if the general dies during battle, we still have a general. Depending on rolls, we might be okay, but we might also just get wrecked. They took a crossing penalty. Oh, we're rolling pretty well. It's close, though. Morale of armies may have made a difference. We've got them beat on morale, but there's an 18 stat coming in 8 days. Now I just gotta retreat. I can't afford to win and then get hit by a 4-4 with another 18 stack. I need to retreat to control the battle. We could win this fight, but then we lose the next one, which is not ideal. I just want to retreat. We'll win the next fight for sure, I think. Although, manpower is probably a concern soon. Don't actually have the cav ratio modifier yet. So I might be over consolidating my cav. Yeah, I need a few more infantry for now. I did definitely do that just now. Whoops. Did I miss Meek to Peak? We're playing Meek to Peak right now. Okay, at this stage, I think I'm going to turn off the pop-ups for development ideas. So I've focused it all admin, all dip. The pop-ups aren't that important to me anymore. Like, I really wanted economy earlier. Now it's not that important. If we hide them, the events will still fire. They're just going to fire behind the scenes, and the AI will choose for me, roughly 50% dip, 25% admin, 25% mill. So we'll just hide them for now. We can always turn that back on later. And it does, before you ask, if you aren't familiar, it will still properly increment the total development gained from development ideas, even if you hide the events. So if it will go from 65 and keep counting. Did I say 75? 50% dip, 25% mill, 25% admin. That's 100. I'm confused. Yeah, 25, 50, 25. Okay, we just need a couple more infantry. Stop sieging this. Wow, we got a breach here as well. Like, stop it. Okay, I don't think I can beat that leader. I don't think I can beat that. You have 2 4/4s? Really? Okay, well, we probably attack the smallest stack and threaten the war goal then. Let's just pull some of the cav off. Try to get the ratio correct. And then go engage the smallest stack. Man, I'm a little worried about these siege ticks. Is he, like, spied on me a lot? Mamlukian spy network in Kara minus 50%. He's 100% spy network on me right now. Bastard. I would say it's probably in our best interest to counter espionage, perhaps, just a little bit, maybe. Bastard, stop spying on me, bro. As you can see, 100% spy network's pretty concerning. It's not ideal. I can maybe still make him break these sieges if we take this battle, but the cav ratio is still bad at the moment. For some reason I can hear my son squealing. I'm not sure if he's okay or if he's just squealing for fun. Nice, nice, of course. A disease outbreak for me, of course. That did make him break the sieges. As soon as he sees that there's going to be a battle, he is now giving up both sieges, which is great. Buys me some time. We probably win this fight, lose this fight, retreat from the second fight into the infantry so we have enough ratio. And it did still, you know, buy me time. So overall, I think it was okay. I don't have the time to win this siege now. So we gotta fall back, regroup. Hopefully we have the right infantry ratio again. Sponge is down to 18 enthusiasm. Mamluks are at 0. We're at apparently negative 14, according to the game. It costs like nothing. I think we probably should convert everything we're allowed to, right? What's the argument for not having it converted? It's still better to have it converted than not. Go check for your child? No, he's fine. He's not, if he were upset, if he were actually hurt or something, I would know the difference. Come on, I'm a dad, I know. In this case, he's just squealing, probably because the cat is not, he wants the cat and his sister won't let him have the cat, and they're fighting over the cat. Man, I would really like that little bit of extra oomph to be able to beat this guy's freaking, I don't know, his discipline. He's got so much discipline. I think once again, we're going to want to break his siege as soon as there's a risk. So we'll just stay here and reinforce a little bit more. I think we have to slacken standards. If we're going to do that, we should run the manpower edict a little bit first to raise our max manpower, to get more out of it. This works in vanilla as well, but it's more pronounced. The effect is more noticeable in the mod pack because this edict actually gives +1 base manpower effectively. So turning it on everywhere is going to be a pretty noticeable impact in manpower gain. 937 at a cost of outrageous state maintenance, right? But it enhances the power of the slacken standards click, which is pretty good. Oh, come on. We just got caught spying. I can't counter-espionage him, but he can Seriously? Oh, he got the siege. I don't know if we can win this fight. I've got to force back 50,000 troops with my 43. We've got a better general. We've got better tech. We've got a lot of stuff going for us, but his discipline advantage is really hard to counteract. And he's got a lot of dudes. That's a great roll. That is not. We're actually winning right now. It's 3 more days and then this stupid little funge bastard shows up. God, so close to having a victory here. We might maybe still be okay. Nope, not with a 0. 0.12. So close. Come on, stop rolling 1s, you dingus. Oh my god. So close. Stupid rolls. All right, well, with that all being said, I think it's time for a short break here. Jesus. Awful, awful rolls. I'll see you again in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. See you soon.